Okay, so this is your Toshiba system. Or bear in mind, the Toshiba system STA10 and STA20 are very identical. They both look exactly the same. This is the back part, very thick, just like so. And this is your screen. Now, always remember, there's a so when it comes to the back part, customers sometimes have difficulties removing the back part because that's where all the connections are. All the connections are on this side in the back. So in order to remove this screen, you'll see here there's a few bubbles right here, and on the same side, on the other side, there's there's a few bubbles here. So what you need to do on these little prints here, you need to press on these prints from this side and on the other side. Press on there, put a little pressure on the screen, and then use one hand to lift it up just like this, and the screen just comes off. That's that one section there. And then now you can see that these are the connections here for this the Toshiba system. So now, in order to know what the system is, if the customer doesn't know if he has an STA10 or if he has an STA20, what he needs to do first is tell him to remove the back cover, and then ask him to check one of the sides. On the side of the STA10 or STA20, you will see this barcode here. Now, if you can see right here, you can see that this is an STA20. So right here, the customer will then know it's an STA20, and then he can let you know, and then you can work accordingly depending on what the system is. Now, next step, what I want to show you is the connections. So now if you see here, on one side, you have your USB connections here. You have your mouse and your keyboard, but we don't use the mouse and keyboard, that they're very old. So we'll just use the USB connections. All the keyboards these days and mouse these days all come in USBs. So you'll connect them here. If you need a speaker, the speaker or headphone connections are also here. And your Ethernet connection is here. So you connect your Ethernet just over here. Now if you turn it to the other side, that's where your COM3, COM2, COM1 connections are. We normally connect our printer cable to COM2 and a text inserter to COM1. So if you normally connect your printer cable to COM2, some Toshiba systems, they already have the power connected, the printer power connected to here. So there's no need for external printer power. So they connect the power directly to here, and then they connect the data cable right here, and then the till itself will power up the printer. And then your actual power for the till system is connected here, and then obviously the other side you connect to the socket. It's just a standard kettle lead. This is your customer display. Now, in order to remove the customer display, you have two little clips here. You see clips over here. What you need to do is just click on these two clips, and then you pull them forward, and then they just remove off just like that. So if you want to remove that, you just take this little cable here, and then the customer display is off, and vice versa. You just put it back in, and then that's it. It will work. Now, just a little trick I want to let you guys know. So sometimes the customer screen doesn't work if it's turned off, and customers complaining the till screen's not there, it's not working anymore. Sometimes it's very easy, common fault. What it is the customer's back cable here. There's a cable here. The monitor's cable is disconnected or is loose. It'll be a bit loose. Just ask the customer to remove this cable and connect it back in, and then hopefully the power for the screen will come back. And that's about it. So if I can finally just show you the printer power as well. So some old printer powers, they will look like this. So this power will connect directly onto this section here, and then this section, this power, would connect directly into the back of the printer, just like so. But if you're doing a software upgrade and the customer only has this, and if the customer only has a Toshiba till and he has a printer, and you want to change this cable, you need to ask us to order the cable. They can change that to get an external power, and then they can order something like this, an external power – connected there, and that will connect to the socket instead of getting powered directly from the Toshiba. Right, so in order to turn the power on, that is exactly the same for STA10 and STA20. The power is located in the same place, and this is how you turn it on. So just behind the screen, just over here, right at the bottom, you'll see a little button right here. You press this button here, you ask the customer to press this button here, like so, and then you'll see a blue light come up over here, and that's how you know the power is working. So just remember, the Toshiba sign is here, so it will be on the left, on the right hand side of the Toshiba sign, just underneath the screen, just behind here. Thank you.